Yo, what is going on, guys? It's your boy Killerman Baby here, bringing you guys a brand new video. And today I want to talk about why Black Ops 4 is getting so much hate and why that hate needs to stop. Actually, in general, this is more of like why COD needs to stop getting hate, but specifically I just want to focus on Black Ops 4 because that's the newest COD game coming out. So basically, a lot of people have been hating on Black Ops 4, saying we don't want specialists, we don't like this, we don't like that, we don't like the futuristic part of the game, blah 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 blah. And I see a lot of YouTubers that are making negative videos about Call of Duty, and they're making more than one. They're making 3, 4, and they're just milking it. In which, this is one thing I don't understand, right? If you dislike a game so much, why are you making so many videos and so much content about that game, and you're showing off gameplay of it, but you're hating on the game? Does that make sense? So I feel like a lot of YouTubers, I'm not calling anybody out, are very hypocritical in hating on the game, and yet they're making like 5, 6 videos trying to milk it. But I feel like a lot of people don't like change. Now, when COD originally went to the, I guess, no boots on the ground type Call of Duty, I think Advanced Warfare was the first. A lot of people didn't like it. You know, I didn't like Advanced Warfare too much. It was, you know, it was by far, in my opinion, the worst COD. But when Call of Duty went to that futuristic aspect, a lot of people didn't like it. But in my opinion, the thing about going to the future is that you can only do so much in modern time. People say, oh, I want a modern game. I want a modern game. Well, that doesn't spice things up all the time. The problem with modern games is that there's not a lot of variety that they can really throw into it. Whereas futuristic stuff, they can be a lot more creative and stuff like that. Now, I understand when you go too far into the future, like Advanced Warfare or something like that. I totally get that. And Infinite Warfare was just ridiculous. I didn't buy the game because I didn't think it was good. But at the end of the day, futuristic isn't a horrible thing. I think going 20, 25 years, 30, 50 years in the future isn't really that bad. And you know, when Black Ops 2 came out, that was our first look at a futuristic type COD. I think that came out before Advanced Warfare. Yes, if I'm not mistaken. Correct me in the comments if I'm wrong. But anyway, that was a good game. I think Black Ops 2 is a lot of people's favorites. In my opinion, it's definitely top 3. But going back to Black Ops 4, people don't like change. And in my opinion, there are so many things about the game that really doesn't make it bad. People complain about the specialists. Well, the specialists aren't even bad because you don't get your, I guess, your ultra power, however you want to call it, your super whatever ability that often. You get it like once a game. So when people say, oh, specialists are gonna ruin COD, have you played the beta? I feel like a lot of people haven't played the beta. And when you watch something, you actually have to play it. Watching something, you can't watch it and say, I don't know. Because that's how I thought of Black Ops 4. But I played the beta, loved it. Specialists, that's another thing. Gone. Okay, time to kill. 2. A good Call of Duty player. I'm telling you guys right now, a good Call of Duty player will have no trouble with the time to kill. I'm telling you, whatsoever. If you are a good, now if you're like an average player, you might struggle a little bit off the start. But if you are a good Call of Duty player, I easily dealt with the time to kill. I got about 5-10 games in and I'm like, okay, alright, I got this. It is not that hard. And also, like, when there's only 5 people, 5v5, 6v6, you don't run into a lot of situations where the whole team is sitting in one part of the map and you just gotta gun everybody down. That's not gonna happen that much. Triple kills, yes, are harder to get. I find most of my triple kills coming from people who are already kind of weak, because hitting everybody with 150 health, that's gonna be kind of hard. But at the end of the day, the time to kill isn't gonna be that much of an obstacle for you. Second thing, score streaks. I think the score streaks are decent. I don't think they're the best, but I don't think they're just horrible. The attack helicopter, when I usually got it, it did pretty good. For me, I say it averaged around 3 kills, something like that. So I mean, that's not terrible. I do think the score needs to be dropped. I think the score streaks are a little too high, 550 for a UAV. When I would get UAVs, I'm like, wow, I just did all that and I just got, you know, only a UAV. So I'm not a big fan of that. But I think overall the game is pretty good. The weapons, I love all the weapons. People say, oh, SMGs are overpowered. The Rampart, if you guys saw my Rampart video that I uploaded, I know I didn't upload a Rampart video, but you might see some gameplay of the Rampart. That gun destroys, you know. In this gameplay, the gun I'm using here, I forget what it's called, but that gun is pretty good. It looks like the Honey Badger. But there's so many different guns that you can use in Black Ops 4. There's so many different counters. If you look at Black Ops 3, for example, you had a game that was centered around pretty much 3 weapons: the Kuda, Vesper, VMP. In my opinion, for submachine guns at least. And I think just guns in general, those are the 3 weapons that you had to have one of those classes. You had to have a Kuda class or a Vesper or a VMP class to really be successful in that game, in my opinion. I don't think the assault rifles were that good. But in Black Ops 4, I feel like any gun can really be good. You just have to find that class, create that unique class, and you'll be perfectly fine. So weapons aren't a problem in Black Ops 4. So weapons aren't, kill streaks, time to kill is not bad. I think some of the specialists like the razor wire, yes, they do need to nerf it a tad bit. It shouldn't take an entire clip to destroy it. Maybe like 3/4 of a clip, that's probably better. But besides that, I like the gameplay. People are complaining about the graphics, and it's like, guys, people say, oh, Battlefield. Look, I love Battlefield, okay? I'd pick Battlefield over COD personally, probably. But the thing is, this isn't Battlefield. These are 2 totally different games. COD and Battlefield are 2 totally different games. Some people are saying, oh, Black Ops 4 graphics look horrible. They look worse than Black Ops 3. The graphics look, there's nothing wrong with the graphics. When I'm playing, it doesn't look bad. I feel like when I upload Black Ops 4 videos to YouTube, it kind of looks different from like actually on my TV. Even though I'm only uploading 720, my TV is a 1080. But at the end of the day, it's so what? People act like the graphics are just complete shit, and they're not. And it's kind of annoying, but you know, you just gotta deal with that. And people say, oh, people who are saying this is just a beta, it's not gonna change in the future. What do you think a beta is? That is what a beta is for. Yes, there are certain changes that they can't make, but there are a lot of changes that they can make. Think about, the game doesn't come out till October 12th, people. Okay? And if you think about that, that is 2 months. They have 2 months to hotfix, to tweak all that stuff. So when people say, oh, people are making an excuse that it's a beta, no one's making an excuse. That's not an excuse. We're just giving you one example or one reason why this game can be altered. It was just a beta. It wasn't the final product. And I think a lot of people need to understand that and get that into their head. It's just ridiculous. I'm just kind of tired of like the hate that Black Ops 4 is getting. I really don't think it deserves it. I feel like people need to just adapt to change. A lot of people don't like change in the COD series. People want to say, where's my Modern Warfare 2? Where's my Black Ops? Where's my Black Ops 2? I love those games. Those are by far my favorites. But at the end of the day, you can't copy and paste Modern Warfare 2 and call it something else. That's just not how video games work, and that's just not how these companies work. They don't want to do that. They want to create something that's more unique, and I think Black Ops 4 is that something. Another thing is, you have 2 whole game modes that we haven't seen one part of. We haven't seen the zombies, or we haven't seen Blackout. Now, if people want to say, oh, the multiplayer is going to suck, that's your opinion. I'm fine with it. But you also have the zombies, which zombies are pretty good in Treyarch games. You cannot lie. Zombies are pretty good. And then you have Blackout, which we're all skeptical about that, but it may be pretty good at the end of the day. So you have 2 other game modes besides multiplayer that people might love, and that's another thing that Treyarch especially attracts, is that zombies crowd. There is a huge zombies community out there, so you can't just limit this game to multiplayer. And Blackout, having a Blackout mode, I mean, I think Blackout That's more important than a campaign, really, because that adds another player base that can grow out of this and another community that can be a part of all Black Ops 4. And I'm not like a COD fanboy. Like I said, I don't support every COD. I don't support every decision that they do. Like, you know, I didn't buy Infinite Warfare. I didn't like Ghosts. I stopped playing like a month in or whatever. And I feel like when people give their opinions about Black Ops 4 and say Black Ops 4 is good, people are, oh, he's just a fanboy. He's a bandwagon. What? It's like people understand what the concept of an opinion is. You aren't obligated to dislike a game because the majority of a community, and I don't even think a majority of the community hates Black Ops 4, but when somebody gives, I see so many times and times after again, people give their honest comment about something, and then a YouTuber or somebody else will comment or reply saying, oh, you're just a fanboy, oh, you're just riding Call of Duty's cock. Like, what? Bro, that's their opinion. You can't attack somebody for liking a game that you dislike. Like, that doesn't make any sense. I feel like people really need to just stop overall, in general. My overlying statement, just stop hating on the game. Okay? If people like the game, don't give people crap if they like the game. It's their opinion. You can't say they're a fanboy. If they like it, they like it. Everybody has different views. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. It's very annoying, very interesting topic to think about. I can't wait till the game. The Black Ops beta comes out September 12, something like that. September, I don't know. All I know is PlayStation gets its first. That's a bunch of BS, but I'm okay with that. Like if you guys are new to the channel. We're almost at 60 subscribers, 3 subs away. So if you want to hit that sub button, I greatly appreciate it. And yeah, guys, my name is Killerman Baby, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.